So in 611, there's roughly 4,400 stay bolts, and that's what holds the firebox together. We have a test piece here that kind of shows a little bit of what it would look like. On the firebox, you have your outer sheet, and then there's an inner sheet here, and then this would be water space, and then the bolts would thread through and hold like this, and then once it's on the inside, you'd cut it to length, and then you hammer it over, and that seals it on the inside of the firebox. Now this is what they call a flexible stay bolt. And a flexible stay bolt is basically what it does. It flexes. When the engine gets hot, the boiler expands, and when it cools down, it contracts. So they figured out these kind of bolts, flexible bolts, are in the high stress areas on the firebox of where there's that most flexibility. So a flexible bolt, you have a sleeve that's on the firebox up there, and that flexible bolt is inside this sleeve, and it gives it room to flex around like that as it gets hot and gets cold. Now, what you might ask, what keeps steam from coming out of there? In this sleeve, a little gasket goes in here, copper washer, and then there's a stay bolt cap that goes on top there, and that's tightened down, and that's what's holding the firebox sheet. And you can see it, what one of these looks like over here. So that's what this is, a flexible stay bolt right here. So behind the head, or behind the cap here, inside there, is what this head looks like. And that's a stress, or a high flexibility area for a flexible stay bolt. The other type of stay bolt, can't see it on this side, is what they call rigid stay bolts. And those are threaded on both ends, and they go through the sheets, and they move a little, but not as much. They're not in as high flexibility range of the firebox, but that's what holds those sheets together. But we're replacing some flexible bolts.